Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup look, trying to recreate, if you don't know Michael Finch, look him up. But he did a look with the new Jaclyn Hill palette and I'm obsessed with it. It's kind of a sunset eye look and I'm going to be trying to recreate that today. This one, if you can see it, it's like purple into pink into orange and yellow. So that's the vibe for today, and it matches my shirt. If you're wondering where I got my shirt, I work at a boutique and it is called Troy Threads, so go there, hit it up, get this shirt. It's selling out quick. And if you are interested in this video and seeing what I come up with, then just keep on watching. Also, it wouldn't hurt to hit that like button and subscribe, and if you want to turn on my post notifications to get notified anytime I upload a video, feel free to do that, and let's get started. So today, first I'm going to start off with my brows. I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz, and I'm in the shade dark brown. I'm just gonna speed this up so that you don't have to get bored at the beginning of the video. Okay, next I'm going... These dogs. Next, I'm going to be using... Okay, next I'm going to be using the P. Louise and Momo Mitchell Acid Rain collection thing in the shade Blank Canvas, and I'm just going to use that to carve out under my brows because we want to look snatched today. And I'm going to use one of the brushes that actually came with it. Okay, so first I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit. I'm going to start off with another of the Acid Rain collection, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Ibiza. It's this nice purple shade because in the picture he has purple all over his lid, if it wants to focus. So I'm going to start off on my lid and work my way up. And I'm just going to go in with this kind of like stippling brush, but it's for your eye. It's a Morphe 429 brush because I honestly don't really know how to put this on as a base color. So we're just going to wing it. Okay, that's brighter than I thought. Now I'm going to go into the Jaclyn Hill X Morphe palette volume 2, and I think I'm going to go in with the shade Therapy Sesh, which is this bright purple, and I'm going to use, one of the Morphe and Jaclyn Hill brushes, a JH33, and I'm going to kind of like set that down with this shade, even though they're a little different, but we'll make it work. And I'm gonna try to blend this out a little bit. Okay, now that I have that shade down, I know it looks crazy, but hopefully this will come together. I'm gonna go in with the shade Positivity and My Man. I'm gonna mix those two orangey peachy colors together, and I'm going to blend this out a little bit. And I'm just going in with a really light hand because I don't want it to be too intense. I want it to be really gradual. So I'm just gonna look down and try to blend that purple with the orange. I'm gonna go back in with the purple just a little bit and try to make that more seamless. And then back in those orange shades. These kind of looks are really just about going back and forth, especially when you're doing a reverse blend, when you're starting with your darkest color and going up to the lightest. Now I'm going to take another Morphe M433 and I'm going to go in with the shade No Joke, the yellow shade in the palette, and I'm going to further, oh, she's powdery, blend that out. And again, I'm just going to go back and forth and keep blending lightly until I am satisfied with the blend. Okay, next I'm going to take an M321. It's a small little pencil brush, and I'm going to take that purple shade Therapy Sesh, and I'm just gonna run it along my bottom lashes. Actually, I'm gonna put that Ibiza shade from the Acid Rain collection. I'm gonna put that in my waterline. And then I'm going to use Therapy Sesh under my lash line. And then I'm going to blend that out with a Sigma E45. It's just a little bit longer and you can move it a little bit better. And I'm going to blend that out with Positivity and My Man, and then eventually with the yellow shade, which is called No Joke. I'm gonna make this pretty blown out. I might have to touch it up actually after we do our foundation, so it's okay if it looks a little messy. Okay, now for my inner corner, I'm gonna go in with the shade I'm In It, which is the second shade in the palette. It looks like it's a white shimmer, but it actually, if you swatch it, I don't know if the camera will pick up on it, but it has like a purpley pink shift to it. So I'm gonna take that on a pencil brush and place that on my inner corner. You can see it definitely has a purpley pink reflection to it. And I'm also going to place that on my brow bone. And if you take it too low, you can just take that last transition shade, which is the yellow for me, and just blend back over that. Okay, I'm gonna go do the other eye off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, now that I'm back with both eyes done, eyeshadow wise, I'm gonna go in and do my false lashes and then we'll move on to skin, but I'm gonna go in with the Pure X Raw Beauty Kristi false lashes in the style Lovely. They are literally gorgeous. I'm just going to have to trim them down a little bit for sure because that's a big lash. Okay, I'm back with my lashes on and I'm loving them. Now I'm gonna go in and start off with our skin. I'm gonna go in with the Hourglass primer. Not sure how I feel about this yet. It like goes on and it feels like really thin sunscreen. It's like, I don't know, feels weird. Then I'm gonna go in with the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Cream, and I'm in the shade Light Medium. And just gonna go right on in. Stuff has a weird scent to it. I don't really know what I would call it, but it kind of smells good. I'm just gonna be careful going around that eyeshadow. And my brows. Okay, I know we look a little crazy, but we're gonna go in with the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. I'm in the shade Swan. We're gonna really brighten our under eyes. I love this concealer. We're also gonna do our forehead, down the nose, Cupid's bow on our chin, and blend her out. Now I'm gonna go in with the Chanel Cream Bronzer, and I'm gonna use the Fenty 125 face brush for this. It's literally perfect for it. I don't know why I just tapped off like it's powder. We're just gonna use this to contour / bronze a little bit. Just do our forehead, under the chin. Next, I'm going to set under my eyes with the Cover FX Translucent Light Powder. I love the packaging on this, the little cover that comes on it. And I'm just gonna set under my eyes with that, and we're gonna fix under our eyes the eyeshadow because we kind of went over that a little bit. And for the rest of my face, I'm going to use one of the Jaclyn Hill powders, the big one. I think it's called the Moonshine powder, and I'm gonna be using it in the shade Do Me, and I'm gonna be using that to set the rest of my face. Now I'm going to zoom you guys back in so that you can see how I'm going to fix under our eyes because they're looking atrocious. I'm going to go back in with the purple shade called Therapy Sesh. And I'm just going to look down and blend that out in both eyes. And then I'm gonna go in with Positivity and My Man mixed together and blend that out. And I'm gonna connect it up with the top. Like this one, we went a little bit ham with the concealer. I'm just gonna connect that, and then I'm gonna take the yellow shade and then last I'm going to go in with the shade I'm In It for that inner corner. And that's it eyeshadow wise. Now I'm gonna go and do my lower lashes. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal Telescopic, and I'm using the waterproof one. Just do my lower lashes, really make them big today because we have like a really dramatic blown out look. Oh, we love that. Bring you guys back out. Not in, out. And we're gonna finish off the face. Next, I'm going to go in with the MAC bronzer in the shade Refined Golden. This is what it looks like. And I'm going to be using a Morphe M527. Just bronzing up the face a little bit. Next, I'm going to go in with two separate blushes. I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Blush Trio in Peachy Love. And I'm going to just use a Sigma F25. And I just run my brush through all the shades. Just get it right in there. And I'm gonna start at my temple, kind of blowing it into the eyeshadow look because the colors really go together, and then bringing it down. And same thing on this side. And then I'm gonna go in with the Milani blush in this shade Luminoso, because it has a little bit of a sheen in it. No one ever tell me I wear too much blush or bronzer. That doesn't exist here. And then I'm gonna go in with the Milk Makeup highlighter in the shade Lit, if I could get it open. We're going to use the Anastasia A23. And this is the highlighter. It's literally stunning. And like, okay. And then we're gonna take that where the light hits and down the center of the nose. Cupid's bow. Maybe here. Everywhere. Take a shower in it. Okay, now I'm just gonna go back over with my powder brush and just kind of blend it all together. Okay, so for lips, I'm gonna go in with the Morphe lip liner in Backseat Love. This is a must. Literally the best lip liner ever. Okay, now that my lips are lined, I think I'm going to go in with the MAC lipstick in the shade Angel. If I don't like it, I might just use the Jeffree Star liquid lipstick in Celebrity Skin, but we'll try this first. It might be too pink for this. Let's go in with the Celebrity Skin. Looks a little better, and we'll put this in the center. Alright, so I am going to take my hair out and I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm back with my hair done, and I guess this is the finished look. I'll zoom you guys in so you can see the finished eye look, and we can compare to the look that Michael did with the palette, if it wants to focus. How do we think we did? Overall, I think that these products worked great together. I really liked using that Mama Mitchell Acid Rain color, and I think it was Ibiza, using that as a base and then putting the purple over it and blending it out backwards made it a lot easier actually, even though it seemed like kind of crazy. So I liked that method, and I enjoyed the palette. I enjoyed watching Michael's video. If you don't know him or you haven't seen that video, you should go watch it. And yeah, I guess that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and it would help me out so much if you click that big red subscribe button. And if you want to be notified of all my future uploads, you can click the bell right next to it. And that's it for today. I'll see you in my next one. Bye.